Fuck all these people. They aren't people to me. You know what I see? Fuck them. I'm not from Nui. I'm from Brazil. But see, I hope you know that when I see, I don't like what I see. I found out about the program and I said, this is the evilest thing I've ever seen. This has to be Satan and Vlad Tepes. This is Satan. This is evil. This is the most evil thing I've ever seen in any country ever, at all, at any time. I hope that you understand that when I found out about this, when I read Thinner, I said, I cannot believe that this is something these people allow. I said, if they actually knew about this, if this was actually something they see, they would outlaw or ban it. But apparently, it goes over pretty well with some people. What I say is, you need to end this immediately, or we will be at war. This is going to be war, no matter what. This is what somebody wants, and I figured this is the only way someone can get what they want, which is a land tide. They want the land that they can't have somewhere, and this is how they're getting it. I know a lot about these things, and I'll tell you this. When I find out things like this, I try to figure out what they're wanting, and I say they want this land in the middle of Quinas that they cannot have, because not only is there oil, there's gold and jewels of some nature, and they can't have it because it belongs to someone that isn't paying for it at the correct rate at this time. I swear on everything this is what it's about, and it has to be Penny Mola because he is the only one that ever speaks of it. If you think that there's some other reason for it, well, I'd be glad to hear it. But let me tell you this. Do you know that you can skin a man and sell his skin for approximately $80,000? And that's probably more than you'll ever get in work out of some of these people. I understand that they were con men and we're supposed to treat them a certain way, but this is a way to treat them. I'll tell you this, man. If you think that that's evil, what do we do to them? We torture them and we make them work for us in mocking ways where they're raped anally in front of people. Yes, I mean it. They are raped anally in front of people, and this is for nickels and dimes so that someone can have a good time at their buffet. I have many times thought about how I would see this and thought about how I would think about it and say I would think about it, and I went to a serial killer's length as far as I'm concerned to express how I feel about it. You can skin them, get $80,000 and it's done if they owe you a large amount of money in which they have killed someone in your family or something like that. And I understand that this is not tit for tat, but it could be. We know that you know that this is not a good way either. We haven't talked about it before. I notice this doesn't come up in English Parliament or any other way we see it, and that the program here is far different. We turn them into a transvestite and they're treated like a hooker, but there's a set date. There's a set date that they must achieve this by, or it will never be settled. We have this program, and that no matter what, it gets settled. I have found out that in the U.S., it will go on for an eternity and not be settled, and some people do not receipt. I have many times been over this with a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine who knows very much about it, and he said, trust me, it's evil. We've talked about it many times, and you know what it is. He is trying to get someone into it that can see it so he can see who is owning it, so he can see it. I swear on everything, they will never get to it because they are not smart as they think they are. I know that if I had land with that type of stuff on it, I would be turning it into a hole and drilling it out immediately. The problem is whoever is buying it will not come to it because he knows he will be saw. There is something very wrong in this area. If you've ever been there before, you know that this land is hostile. I know that they have found some gold here at some point in time, and that the mine was covered up because others would see it in some way.